you were sent to Miss Supernational, where you finished third runner-up. And I have to say, I mentioned this earlier before the show, that was the time that a lot of fans actually got to notice you. So, what were the lessons that you learned in Miss Supernational, and how different was it competing in a major pageant?
Well, there's a big difference. Oh my God, those pictures.
Thank you, Bong, for the pictures.
Thank you, Bon. I love you. I learned that well, first I that my first lesson was came from Valeria, the Miss Supranational, the reigning Miss Supranational from that year. She has this glow on her when she talks. She's so real. She's always enjoying every moment. And what I realized in the Miss Supranational is that with her as an example is that you have to be you and you have to enjoy the whole experience. I was able to watch her handling with such grace, and I just learned so much from her. And right now we are friends. Even after the
Yes.
competition, she was one of the persons that was talking to me while I was competing in the Miss Peru and giving me some tips and things that she can help me. I'm not gonna tell you what, but she helped me a lot too. And I love you,
Yeah.
Valeria.
Yeah. Shout out to Valeria. Hello, Valeria, if you're
Valeria, she
watching.
was here before, right? I saw
Yes,
him.
yes.
He's
Yep.
so
So go
sweet.
Amir for the next
Okay.
one.
Now, I just want to know, what inspired you to join Miss Peru again, especially now we are in the middle of pandemic.
Hi. Well, I always have a dream, and was to have my own nonprofit. Even if I wasn't running for Miss Peru, I was gonna come to Peru to set it up because you know what? The number of violent of child abuse in my country are raising every single day. And it worries me to the core that even on the pandemic, it weren't going down, that the authorities weren't doing anything to just step in and start talking about it and start protecting these children. So I decided I have to do something for them, and I couldn't just be in New York, just following my dreams and working there when my country needed me, when I have to work for it. And that's why, and that's my motivation every single day I picture myself, um, and whenever I feel down, I just remember that every 2 hours a child is sexually abused in Peru. That's a reality and it hurts me. But that gives me the strength that I need to keep on going and to keep on pushing and to start making the connections needed and start this talk with the government as well.
Okay. Now, during that time when you joined Miss Peru, since you're a pageant veteran, did it ever cross to your mind that
I'm
you will
veteran.
did it ever cross to your mind that
Oh,
you will be
No,
winning the subtitle?
I'm gonna
no, Jenny. That is a badge of honor that you should wear.
that way.
If you're called a pageant veteran by pageant fans, that's an honor that you should wear because that
Yes,
means they
actually.
have big trust on you.
Oh my god.
You know,
I
you have a
still,
lot of experience.
I'm old.
I mean, like that.
Actually, Miss Universe beauty pageant has in recent years they have like a history of crowning pageant veterans. So the
Yes.
odds are actually in your favor
Oh my god.
if you are a pageant veteran. Zulzini is a pageant veteran. If I'm not mistaken, she joined Miss South Africa twice or thrice. I'm
Twice. I think
twice.
twice.
Pia
Yeah.
joined. Pia, Miss
Wow.
Pia.
Catriona, for sure. I'm sure you know about her history. She's a pageant veteran
I
herself.
love Catriona. I love
Demi also joined Miss South Africa like twice.
Yeah, they did.
Pia joined twice.
Yeah, Pia 3 times in a row. That
So
Yeah.
wow.
the odds are
the
on
odds
your
actually are
favor.
in your favor.
Because of the
You're so surprised.
experience, Yeah,
saying that.
because of your experience, it adds up. The confidence is there actually.
I know. It not only that, even in the top five, if you look at last 2019, the top five, I think 3 out of 5 of them were pageant veterans because Miss Puerto Rico, Madison herself, was a pageant veteran herself. And so was Pawin Suda of Thailand. She was also a pageant veteran herself.
Yes.
Yeah.
So did,
So the
did
odds are on your favor. Someone tells you if you're a pageant veteran.
Old.
But no pressure, actually. No pressure.
No, but it means so much coming from you guys. I know that you are, well, you're the experts here.
anyway, Janik. So when you joined Miss Peru, did it ever cross to your mind that you will be winning the top title?
Which time?
The
Miss Universe
third time.
Peru.
The third time.
The first time, 2016? No, never.
The, the second time.
The second time was a maybe. It was like, But Colleen was also so strong.
Hmm.
And
And a
I,
pageant veteran too.
huh?
She's a veteran. She's a veteran too.
No, Colleen, she's such a sweetheart and she did such a good job in the Miss Universe stage. I was so proud of her because we were, I mean, it was the same night, but we have probably the same amount of time to get ready for the Miss
Yes.
Universe. And I'm gonna confess this to you. We have trainings together, and I
Hmm.
saw how much she worked on her preparation and how much she I don't know she just was nonstop all day. So I kind of have like a glimpse of what her life was, and I love her so much. She's such a kind soul. She just make us all proud.
Okay. And when you joined Miss Universe Peru, did it ever cross your mind that you will be winning the Miss Universe Peru?
The third time.
The third time, I left everything in God's hands. Everything. I was like, I knew I did my best on that time, and I was I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna win this, but at the same time, I wasn't 100% sure that I was gonna win because competition when you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, and of course, coming from 3 times of running for it, I already have a deception before. So I was just like enjoying the moment and just doing my best, doing the best that I could.
Okay. Now, Yannick, every beauty queen, the winning moment is something that a beauty queen like you will always remember for the rest of their lives. Can you please take us back to the moment when you were crowned as Miss Universe Peru? What
Oh
was
my
running through your mind
God.
then?
Oh, that's Colleen. I love her. Ooh, you know what? I wish I rehearsed that moment in my head. Because when I see the videos back in the in that moment, I don't know why I clapped like a little seal, like a baby seal. And I'm like, why do you even do that? And I was like, I didn't know how to react. It was like a roller coaster of emotions. I remember I started I smiled and then I was crying and then I was looking at Kelly and I was like, what's going on? It was just a lot. I wasn't ready for that. And what went through my mind was my family, the people that support me, and I was so thankful to God. And I in that moment I just look up and I was just grateful for that opportunity that He was giving me.
Okay. Now, when you won Miss Universe Peru, how was your life so far being Miss Universe Peru? What has been your most memorable experience as Miss Universe Peru?
Well, it has been what I was crowned at the end of November, like December, January, February, March,
Five
April,
months.
almost 5 months. Well, 4 months and a half. Since I went the competition, and I felt like I've been running like a year probably because I did so much. But also, it's gonna be the shortest ring of all of the history of Peruvian queens. But so far, I've been loving every single moment of it. I was able to travel around my beautiful Peru. I last week I was just in I was in Arequipa, and that is kind of like it's on the like highlands of Peru. Then I went to Puno, that is a really high altitude, and I got to visit the Titicaca Lake and visit the island of the Uros. And that island is just is that they're little floating islands on the lake. They're so beautiful. The sky is so beautiful, and when you get there, it's just magical. I got to meet. I have this right here. They give me this as a like a souvenir, and you know what? They keep their traditions, and they
Wow.
do
Wow,
this on their
that's nice.
with their own hands. They teach even little girls to do this. These are the textiles, and they just give you like a piece of their story. Because right here you have the I don't know if you can see it. You have the
Yeah, yeah.
little floating islands. Here you have the love story between the mom and the dad.
Yes.
Here you have this is my favorite one because this is the mom, the baby that I met,
Oh, it's
and
a baby.
this little girl, her name is Reina, and
Mm.
she was so kind and so beautiful as well. I remember that she told me, when I grow up I want to be like you, and I was like, no, I want to be like you when I was little, because she was so strong, and she was so, I don't know, the way that she saw life was so beautiful. And this is what I got from there. It was a gift, and I get to keep them with me all the time. So I got
Mm.
to visit that place. I went to the jungle as well, and I
Mhm.
was flying from Peru has three regions. We have the coast, we have the highlands, and we have the jungle. So it's like you can go. It is an hour away from Lima with a plane, and you can visit different places in Peru just like this, and they're so beautiful.
Oh, that was nice. Now we will
Yeah.
talk, Drew. Okay, now I will be
Yeah,
talking.
go
Will be asking
Amir.
you questions regarding your advocacy because I believe you
Okay.
have a lot of advocacy works. Now you've been doing a lot of charity work since before you became Miss Universe Peru, and I've learned that you are a part of non-profit organization named Little Heroes Peru that helps children who have been victims of sexual violence. Can you tell us more about this?
Yes, of course. I'm